Hi guys, today I would like to share with you a very simple recipe for the last coffee subscription of the year. This particular coffee is from Guatemala, of the region from Acatenango, produced by Max Perez, his family and his team. It's a fully washed process that contains the varieties of Caturra and Bourbon. We choose this coffee because it has a really nice balance between some sweet and clean acidity notes. So yeah, let's do the recipe. So for today's recipe, I decided to use a very classic dripper, which is my favorite, actually one of my favorites. It's a conical dripper, Kono. I'm also using a conical filter as well. So you can use at home any kind of conical dripper and conical filter. Today I will be using 19 grams of this Guatemala Finca La Hermosa. I already ground my coffee. So I ground my coffee at 6.4 with the K-Max grinder, which is a medium grind setting. So for the recipe, it's very simple, from 19 grams up to a total of 300 grams of water. My first pour will be 60 grams, which is around 3 times the amount of coffee that I am using. We'll leave the coffee bloom for around 45 seconds. Just make sure all your grounds are saturated so all the gases can come out, especially because if you receive this coffee from subscription, it might be a bit fresh. For my second pour, it will be a bigger one, up to 180 of water, because I want to highlight the sweetness of this coffee. For the rest of the water, I'm gonna divide it in 2 pours of 60 grams each. And around 1 minute 20, we go up to 240. So the last 60 grams, you will go up to 300, which is our total water today. Perfect. So the total brew time today, it should be between 2 minutes 25 up to 240. Perfect. Because this coffee don't grow at a very high altitude, the beans are not super dense, so you can also play around your grind size and you can go really fine if you want to extract more of the sweetness and have more body. But for this recipe in particularly, I wanted to highlight the balance between the acidity and the sweetness, so the body will be medium-high. So for the aroma, I have some hot chocolate, caramel, vanilla, and stewed peaches. It's nice actually to give it a swirl, and it gives you the chance to smell the coffee, and also it's gonna cool a little bit. For the flavor notes of this coffee, I'm tasting some milk chocolate. The cooked peaches translate now into like a fresh peaches, so that is kind of like, it has a bit more acidity. So it's like you have the sweetness of the peaches, but also the acidity of a peach, some caramel sweetness. And for the finish, you also have some almond, which sometimes for me is like a fresh almond, sometimes it's like a almond praline, so some caramel notes. And so yeah, every time I try this coffee, those notes are usually there, like it's pretty consistent. It's just gonna change like between fresh peach or cooked peach or like roasted almonds or
even fresh almonds. Also sometimes more like milk chocolate, sometimes more like bittersweet chocolate, but all the times will be like those kind of notes. Very balanced. Actually, I think it's a great coffee that pairs really well with food as well. Like it's really nice with breakfast or like at your brunch. I think that's it. So have fun brewing your coffee. Please let us know in the comments how do you brew your coffee subscription, so we can consider that for the next subscription videos. Bye.